Alright, so let's just get right into it. I already parted my hair where I usually like my part, and that is on the right side. I'm just combing through it all just to detangle it really quickly before we begin. Now, what I'm going to be using is this Shea Butter foaming wrap. Actually, it's the Lotta Body Coconut and Shea Oil Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. I like to put that in my hair because of the consistency I found to be really good for finger wave styles. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just rubbing it in. You don't want to comb all of your hair down and then apply the foam wrap, because you won't get it all over the hair. You want to rub it in almost like you're shampooing your hair. That way the foam can get on all of the hair and it turns out for a better outcome. And with these, you don't really want to rush. You want to just kind of take your time and make sure you get your wave pattern the way you want it, because however you leave it, that's how it's going to stay when it's dry, and you don't want to have it set wrong. So take your time. You can do smaller waves or bigger waves. I like to kind of have big ocean waves in my hair. I feel like it works better. It just it pretty much looks better once it's dry to have the waves a little bit bigger than smaller.
I've been selfish, gotta worry about my selfless, cause I got a family to feed and some loose ends to me, so I will defeat, and by I mean we, yeah. Been working 9 to 5 to stay alive, yeah.
Also, I know a lot of people use the 2-comb method, but I like it better with just 1 comb, and then I use my finger as a guideline to kind of help me to form that wave pattern.
What's good with you, yeah? I can take you from the hood back to the good with you, yeah. I ain't never been in love, so I don't know how it feels. Young and always keep it true. I'm just working on my music, trying to get to the still. And I swear to God, when I get it, I'ma give it like my last. Yeah, I know things will change. They say that I'm acting strange. No, I ain't different. I just got put on to the game, and I learned how to play it well, as you can tell. Never wishing to see all of my enemies fail, but when I get to the top, just know that we gon' rock. I just know I put in time for this. I'm grinding for this. Y'all ain't gon' rob me for this. I got a family to feed and some loose ends to me, so I will defeat, and by I mean we, yeah. Been working 9 to 5 to stay alive, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, yeah. I can take you from the good back to the good with you, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, yeah. Been working 9 to 5 just stay alive, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, yeah. I could take you from the good back to the hood with you, yeah. I ain't never been in love, so I don't know how it feels. I ain't never been in love, so I don't know how it feels.
I ain't never been in love, so I don't know how it feels.
Yeah, and another thing, you may want to keep a towel handy because it can get a bit messy with the foam running down your face and down your back. So make sure that you have a towel on deck when you are doing these. And so now that you got pretty much the overall understanding of how to do it, I'm just going to speed up this video, and I'm just going to finish those waves out.
Yeah, been working 9 to 5 just stay alive, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, yeah. I can take you from the good back to the hood with you, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, yeah. Been working 9 to 5 just stay alive, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, yeah. I can take you from the good back to the hood with you, yeah. I ain't never been in love, love, so I don't know how it feels. I ain't never been in love, so I don't know how it feels, or how I know it's real. You think that I need you, or that ain't the deal, 'cause
Alright, now doing the back of the hair is pretty tricky because it's going to be hard to see. And now I'm going to be, it's almost like you're doing it blindly because one hand's going to be holding a mirror. But I took my son's mirror and I put that in front of the mirror in my bathroom just so that I could still use both of my hands. Now, when you are doing the back, you have to make sure that the pattern lines up with the front. If not, you are going to get a very weird gap in the hair. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. For me, it was almost confusing to try to continue the pattern. I don't know why I always get confused. I'm one of those people who just, my coordination is so off. So it was so hard for me to kind of continue that same pattern. But you just calm it down and start it again. You know, I mean, practice makes perfect, right?
they tryna get to the spill, and I swear to God, when I get it, I'ma give it like my last. Yeah, I know things will change. They say that I'm acting strange. No, I ain't different. I just got put on to the game, and I learned how to play it well.
All right, see, this is what I'm talking about. And let's pause this right here. If you could see that little gap, that is not what you want. If you leave that gap in your hair when it sets, you will have a gap right there in your hair, and that is not a cute look. It is very unflattering, and it just it irks me. It's like a pet peeve. It drives me crazy. So make sure that you try not to get any of those little gaps in the hair. You want it all to be going in the same direction and with less gaps as possible.
So tell me what's good with you, what's good with you, yeah. You're working 9 to 5, just stay alive, yeah. So tell me what's good with you, what's good with you, yeah. I could take you from the good back to the hood with you, yeah.
And also when I'm doing my hair, I just put the foam in section by section. I don't really want to saturate all of my hair because I like to work in little sections at a time when I'm doing the back part of my hair. It's just easier to control. But once you get started, you'll kind of find a pattern that works best for you. So you just, you get the overall idea of it and then make it your own. And then bam, baby, beat your face, take your scarf off, comb those waves out, and that's what you have. Heatless wave pattern curls. If you want to curl your hair, this is the result of being curled, and the 2 pictures on the side is the result of just combing it out without curling it. So slay all day, babies. Thank you for watching. Bye.